Good morning, Mount Carmel area, and welcome to MCA Live. I'm Tyler Craw.
And I'm Zachary Hunter. Here are today's announcements. Today is Wednesday, September 14th, day 3. Homecoming is Friday, September 23rd. 10th through 12th grade girls interested in homecoming court may sign up in the high school office. Voting will take place Monday, September 19th. All Think Big registration forms are due to Miss Niglio in the guidance office no later than today. Cost is $25 and includes a t-shirt and meal voucher. Frisbee papers are due to Miss Michaels today at 2:20, no exceptions. Any clubs interested in having a stand at the fun fair need to contact Miss Michaels ASAP. FTA permission forms are due to Mrs. March tomorrow by Sea Lunch. The debate club will meet tomorrow after school for anyone interested in joining. Homecoming court sign-ups in the office. Homeroom will vote on Monday. Students interested in joining art club should pick up registration and officer forms in room 105. Forms are due by Friday. Also, members are needed to help with the fun fair. See Ms. Shockey ASAP. There's a mandatory meeting Monday during homeroom. Chess club signups are outside room 121 for students in 7th and 12th grade. The school-wide positive behavior team is selling raffle tickets for the Black Backpack until Friday. See any teacher to purchase. Chances are $1. The blood drive is Monday the 19th for students 16 and older. Sign up in the nurse's office. 7th through 12th graders interested in wrestling or softball sign up in the athletic office. Sign-ups for the science club are outside of room 300. First meeting is September 21st. Interact club sign-ups at room 308. Forms are due ASAP. F&A members must pay their dues by October 3rd. The cross-country team is selling mums and t-shirts. Please see any member, Mr. McConnell, or stop by the office to order. Students in 10th, 11th, and 12th grade interested in becoming a peer mediator may pick up an application in the office. They are due to Mrs. Lubeski by September 23rd. And here's today's news.
It's a new school year, and MCA Live is coming at you with new and exciting segments. Our first new series is the Sarah and Sarah Show, featuring our very own Sarah Cooper and Sarah Parker. A variety of different topics will be discussed on the show, from testing the hottest items to giving you the scoop on the newest products to buy, and even ideas on what to do. The segment will have something for everyone, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the first edition of the Sarah and Sarah Show.
Welcome to our very first episode of the Sarah and Sarah Show. On this episode, we'll talk about how to properly use your agendas, open your locker, and how to get to class on time. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Sarah.
And welcome to our show. Okay, so on our list is we are going to talk about your lifeline. These are your agendas that you always have to have with you if you want to go to the bathroom, go to another teacher's class, or even go to the nurse. Like, you need this book.
And the next thing that you're going to need to do is fill it out properly. So once you ask your teacher and you get permission to go to wherever you're going, make sure that you write in pen the correct date, time, and wherever you're going. Have your teacher sign it, get to where you're going, and come back in a timely order.
And, you always have to have these, but, there's these papers in between with all these lines and stuff. Use these pages to be organized, to write your homework down and all of that stuff. And then there's also these pages in the front that have the calendar. You can write important dates or like games, practices, appointments, due dates, they all go in there.
And most importantly with your agenda, make sure that you don't lose it. This agenda is the thing that you need to go anywhere in the school. So if you lose it, you can't go anywhere anymore. And your only option will be to go to the office and buy a new one for $4. I don't know about you, Sarah, but I can't afford $4 for an agenda that they already gave me for free.
I don't blame you. So next on our list is find what locker is yours. Like, there's hundreds of lockers in this school, and you need to make sure that this is your correct locker.
The next thing you need to know is your combination. Your combination is right in the top section of your schedule, and once you are at the correct locker, you're going to have to put the right combo in. So what you do is you turn your dial to clear it to the right, hit your first number, pass it out when you're turning it to the left, do your second number, and do your last number, and there you have it. Your locker's open.
And never give your combo out to anybody, because then they'll have access to all your personal belongings, and that's never a good idea.
And last but not least, to make sure that your locker does not jam, make sure everything is behind this black metal piece in your locker. If something is in front of it, then your locker will jam and it won't close correctly, and you'll have to go to the office.
And last but certainly not least, you need to know your schedule. To get to class, like, you come here for an education, so you need to know where you're going when.
And so to get to that class that you need to go to, you're going to need to know where it is. Right on your schedule, underneath the name of the class, is going to be the class number. That is the room that you have to go to. It is posted right outside the door on a black little box, the number. And if you can't figure out where it is, ask someone. Ask a teacher, ask an upperclassman, ask a friend with the same class, but just make sure that you know where you need to go.
And always, we understand you have a lot of books, so you need to stop at your locker sometimes. But make sure you have time to get to your locker to class in the 3 minutes that you have, because being late is not okay.
It's never okay.
Well, that's it for this episode of the Sarah and Sarah Show.
Make sure that you tune in to our next episode.
I'm Sarah.
And I'm Sarah.
See you next time.
Well, there you have it. Some helpful school tips to keep in mind, especially for the new younger students. Remember these helpful tips and you will be sure to have a successful school year. Stay tuned to MCA Live for more episodes of the Sarah and Sarah Show in future broadcasts. Hey you early birds and fans of Football Fridays. The Eyewitness News 5 a.m. pep rally with Jasmine Brooks is happening again at MCA this Friday in the high school gym. Doors open at 4:30 a.m. and the community is invited. MCA cheerleaders, members of the Big Red Band, and Think Big student leaders will be on hand to liven up the gymnasium for the early morning hours. Segments will air on WBRE and WYOU that morning for their Pep Rally Friday segment. MCA alumni Jasmine Brooks will return home to join in the festivities and interview MCA fans, students, and Think Big organizers. Cheer coach Mrs. Eve Lyash said, "This is an exciting opportunity for our students to get involved and to promote the good that they do." All community members and students are encouraged to come out and support the football team as well as the Think Big committee. Let's make it a full house in MCA Gymnasium for Friday when the Eyewitness News cameras start rolling at 5 a.m. The 2015-2016 yearbooks have arrived and the yearbook staff is having a back-to-school special. The books are on sale for a special discounted price of $50 for a limited time only. The book's theme is different by the design, with a black matte cover with colorful paint brush strokes on it. It is a 135-page full-color spread featuring pictures of seniors, underclassmen, clubs, activities, MCA sports, and more. The book can be purchased and picked up in Ms. DeCalis' room 216. People who ordered their yearbook last year can pick them up in room 216. See Ms. DeCalis right away about purchasing your 2016 yearbook at a discounted price. And we'll be right back with Nick Diminick and sports.
Soccer season has returned once again, and both MCA's boys and girls teams are getting the ball rolling. The boys team is head coach Kevin Wagner and assistant coach Antonio Majapani. They're fighting with low numbers but playing with heart and encourage anyone interested to come out and as they build their team. They played at Warrior Run last night and won 11-1, but look to get their first win of the season as they play against Central Columbia next Tuesday. Good luck, boys. The girls team is coached by head coach Rich Miller and assistant coach Chris Kozlowski. Last Saturday, the girls played against South Williamsport and came short with a loss 2-1. Nicole Verano gave their team their only goal against the opposing team's defense. Monday night, the girls traveled to Hughesville, winning throughout the entire first half with a goal by Emily Krulak. In the second half, Hughesville scored 2 goals, and the Lady Tornadoes just couldn't score and lost 2-1. Tonight, the girls host Warrior Run starting at 4:30. Good luck, ladies. Last night in sports, Our Lady of Lourdes Golf hosted Sugar Valley and won 344-352. MCA's Evan Salamone had an amazing 73 stroke and Ryan Siako 85. The record is now 7-1. The cross-country compete at Danville Quad Meet with Loyalsock, and congrats to Kevin Stankiewicz, who came up first overall at 19 minutes and 17 seconds. Danville won the meet, but Mount Carmel beat Hughesville 21-38 and Shamokin 16-39. Girls beat Hughesville 15-50. Tonight in sports, Our Lady of Lourdes Golf travels to Blue Mountain at 2 p.m. The varsity girls soccer team hosts Warrior Run at 4:30. And back to the news desk with Zach.
Thanks, Nick. According to a Gallup poll by the American Attitude Towards Music, 78% of Americans feel that learning a musical instrument helps students perform better in other subjects. If you want your child to do better in school, let them join the band. The elementary school band is holding a meeting for incoming 4th through 6th grade students and their parents tonight in the elementary school band room between 6 and 8 p.m. The main focus is on renting band instruments and answering any question you may have about the band. The band teacher, Miss Nicole Roscoe, will be there too. It's also important to go to see what your child will be doing for the school year. To enroll your child, all you have to do is sign the application that was sent home with them. If you haven't received an application, attend the meeting and sign up there. Stop in the elementary band room anytime between 6 and 8 p.m. to find out which instrument is right for your child. And for today's lunch, chicken parm with pasta, peas, mandarin oranges, and a choice of milk. And for tomorrow's breakfast, waffles with syrup, assorted bagels, whole grain cereal, chilled juicer fruit, and low-fat milk. That wraps up this broadcast.
Tune in tomorrow.
For more school and community news.
Have a great day, MCA.